Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the Bee Swarm bees from Bee Swarm Simulator on Roblox. But first, we have Baby Bee. I think I'm going to put Baby Bee on B tier just because Baby Bee doesn't do that much. Just give you like baby love tokens, and all they really do is just help with like mob loot. But you never really even end up getting the baby love tokens when you are fighting a mob, so I'm going to keep it on B tier. And then now we have Basic B. So for Basic B, if it's not gifted, I'll put it in F. But if it is gifted, I'll put it in S. Because when gifted Basic is gifted, he helps a lot with pollen. So if he's not gifted, F tier. But if he is gifted, then S tier. So I'll just put him in S tier for now. Alright, now we have Bear Bee. I'm going to put Bear Bee in S tier because Bear Bee makes you go like very fast, and I love having speed when I'm playing Bee Swarm Simulator. Yeah, so I'm going to put Bear Bee in S tier. And next we have Bomber Bee. I'm going to put Bomber Bee in like D tier because Bomber Bee doesn't do that much. I probably should put it lower, but yeah, I'm gonna put Bomber in D tier because I feel like he doesn't do that much. Now we have Bumblebee. Bumblebee doesn't do that much, but I'm gonna put Bumblebee in like C tier just because of the token he gives. And his gifted ability gives you more bubble pollen, so it's good for blue hives. Next we have Brave Bee. I think I'm gonna put Brave Bee like same as Bubble because it is good for like fighting, but it's still not that good. So I would say probably like C or D, but I'll just put it at C for now. And then Bucko Bee. I'm gonna put Bucko Bee at A tier because if you have a blue hive, Bucko Bee helps with getting blue pollen. And then I'm gonna look for this bee. They're like the same, but just like opposites. Bucko and Bucko. Yeah, Bucko and Riley, but they're like the opposites. One's a blue bee and one's a red bee. So if you have a red hive, you would get Riley, and if you had a blue hive, you would get Bucko. They're good for their certain hives. Next we have Cool Bee. I'm probably gonna put Cool Bee in like F tier because he doesn't really like give you anything, and like he kind of sucks. Now Buoyant Bee. I'm gonna put Buoyant Bee in S tier because Buoyant, he puts like balloons out on the field, and you can fill up balloons, and then they'll go to your hive, and it'll like cover over your hive, and then you can go empty the balloons, and it'll give you more honey and stuff. Like Carpenter Bee, I'm gonna put Carpenter Bee in like B tier with Baby Bee because Carpenter Bee again doesn't really do that much, but like it's kind of useful. Then we have Cobalt Bee. I'm gonna put Cobalt Bee in A tier because again, if you have like a blue hive, he's better for blue hives. And then Crimson, if you have like a red hive, that bee's better for that one. So I'm just gonna put those in A. And then Commander, I'm gonna put Commander in. I'm gonna put Commander in B. It has a good gifted ability and critical chance, so it's nice for fighting mobs. But that's the only thing he's really good for. He's not really good for getting pollen. Cool Bee. I'm gonna put Cool Bee in
With who? Bumblebee.
With
No,
Bumblebee, because again, like with Bumblebee, they don't really do anything.
It's hard to
So
remember their names.
then Demo Bee. I don't think Demo Bee. Oh, I don't think Demo Bee really does anything. I'm gonna put Demo Bee in F tier because he doesn't really do anything. He may be good for like early game, but for late game he sucks. Then Demon Bee. I'm gonna put Demon Bee in like G tier maybe because he doesn't really do anything as long as like PvP, but yeah, he has like high attack, but he's still not that good. Then Diamond Bee, I'm probably gonna put it in like C tier because again, it doesn't really do that much, but it converts a lot of your pollen into honey, but still doesn't do that much. Then Exhausted Bee. Exhausted Bee, I'm gonna put in D tier just because again he doesn't really do that much, but he does have Token Link, and Token Link can be very good. Then what is this? Fire Bee. I'll put him in like E tier because he doesn't really do that much again. Festive Bee, I'm probably gonna put in like A tier because Festive Bee can give presents, but that's really like the only thing Festive's good for. And you still have to wait a while for the presents, and it's not like just giving it to you, so it's giving it to like everyone. So I wouldn't say it's S, but I would say it's A tier. And then Frosty, I would probably put in E tier because again, he doesn't really do anything. He's like one of the useless bees. Then Fuzzy, I'm gonna put Fuzzy in S because when you get his little thing, or when you get his little like fuzz, and when you step on it, it'll like get a chunk out of the field. And when his gifted ability, it'll like boost the field, so there'll be like a yellow box around the field, and it'll boost the field. And then Gummy Bee, I'm gonna put him in S tier because usually you're gonna get a lot of gummy quests, and Gummy Bee helps a lot with the gummy quest. And his gifted ability gives you more honey per pollen. And then Hasty Bee, I'm probably gonna put Hasty in like B tier, just because the only thing Hasty's good for is giving you like haste tokens, which haste tokens are nice for when you're like running around. But I wouldn't say he's more than that because that's the only thing he gives you really. And Honeybee, I'm gonna put in like E tier because he may help like a lot of these bees help like early game, but like late game they start to get really bad. Like Honeybee doesn't really do anything. Then Lion Bee, probably gonna put in like B tier because he has good attack, but that's really the only thing he's good for. And yeah, and then his gifted ability just boosts more attack. Looker Bee, I'm probably gonna put in like F tier because Looker Bee doesn't really do anything. Looker Bee's like useless. And Music Bee, I'm gonna put Music in B tier because he gives you more token link, and yeah, he's not that bad of a bee. And Ninja Bee probably like C or B tier. I'm probably gonna put in like B tier because he gives haste tokens and blue bond, but that's again all he's really useful for. And then Photon Bee, I'm gonna put Photon Bee in S tier just because when you get his ability, it'll like struck the field with all these like beams coming from the sky, and it'll get a lot of pollen. And then his gifted ability, when you get the thing that'll like get the pollen, then it'll convert all of it straight into honey instead of it going into your backpack. Then Precise, I'm putting him in S tier because you can get he's good with PvP and getting honey. And when you get all three of his his circles he puts on the field, he has super crit. So he's very helpful when hitting when taking down like a mob of some sort. And if you're standing in one of the circles and he like strikes it, then it'll convert some of your pollen in your backpack straight into honey, and you can go around and collect the tokens. Puppy Bee, I'm gonna put Puppy Bee in F tier because he doesn't like do anything. He's like, he doesn't really do anything. All he has is like his puppy ball, but he doesn't really do anything. Raid Bee. Put Raid Bee in like E tier because again he doesn't really do that much. And then Rad Bee, I'm just gonna put in like F tier. Doesn't really do anything. And then Rascal Bee, I'm just gonna put him in S because again he doesn't do anything. Shock, I'm probably gonna put in like E tier because like
He gives you haste and token link, so he's alright.
actually I'm probably gonna put him like C tier because he gives you haste and token link. Then Shy Bee, probably gonna put him like
He gives you nectar.
E because he gives a lot of nectar. And then Spicy Bee, I'm just gonna put Spicy Bee in S tier because he's good with his different abilities and he's good with getting red pollen.
Your own strangulation experts say it's not strangulation. That's right. So your big
And he gives you flame
And rage tokens.
and rage tokens. And Shock Bee, I'm probably gonna put Shock Bee in like D tier because Shock
Who
Bee
is it? Is it?
doesn't really do anything.
That's who is that?
And then Tabby Bee,
Stop. He sucks.
Tabby Bee, I'm gonna put Tabby Bee in S tier because
Yeah, sure.
once you get all of his tabby looks, he becomes very good. He helps with getting pollen. Then Tadpole Bee, I'm gonna put him in like A tier. I wouldn't say he's S tier just because all he does is really give you bubbles on the field, and they don't do that much. So I wouldn't say put him in S tier, but I would still put him A tier.
Good for Blue Hive.
And he's good for Blue Hive though. So like if you have an all Blue Hive, he'll probably be S tier. But Vector, I'm probably gonna put him in an S tier because once you get his like triangle thing, it'll pretty much like eat up the whole field. And then Vicious Bee, I'm gonna put him in S tier because he's very good with PvP. And yeah, very good with PvP.
And the best bee in the game.
And then Windy Bee, I'm gonna put Windy Bee in S tier because he gets his tornado and he can pick up a whole bunch, all the tokens on the field.
And he gets a lot of white pollen.
And he's very good for white pollen. But I'm pretty sure this is what I would rate the bees as.
Best tier list on the internet.
Yeah, the best tier list. But I mean, like if you think this is what you would put your tier list as, but see you in the next video.